There's an exciting development on the horizon for the iPhone 17 lineup, and it could be a game changer. Apple might be pushing the boundaries of chip technology with the potential inclusion of a 2-in chip in some of the iPhone 17 models, which would significantly boost performance compared to the previous generation. This would give the iPhone 17 Pro, and possibly even one of the standard variants like the Air, a major advantage over other devices, including the highly anticipated Galaxy S25. Previously, the expectation was that all iPhone 17 models would be powered by chips built on TSMC's third-generation 3-in process and 3P. This was similar to what we saw with the iPhone 16, which uses TSMC's second-generation 3-in and 3E chips. While each new chip generation brings performance and efficiency improvements, these are often incremental. The real leap happens when Apple, or any other tech company, moves to a new process node entirely, which is where the 2-in chips come into play. According to a report from DigiTimes, TSMC is set to start mass production of 2-in chips later this year, with Apple reportedly being the first to use this next-generation technology. The most exciting part of this news is that it may not just be the iPhone 17 Pro that gets this 2-in chip. Rumors suggest that one of the standard iPhone 17 variants, likely the Air model, could also feature this advanced technology. However, production of these 2-in chips is expected to be limited, meaning the base iPhone 17 will likely still rely on the 3-in chips due to supply constraints. The 2-in chips are said to be a huge step forward, with claims that they offer up to 15% faster speeds and a 30% increase in power efficiency compared to 3-in chips. This would make the iPhone 17 Pro, if equipped with a 2-in chip, a formidable device significantly outpacing the current crop of Android flagships like the Galaxy S25, which is expected to feature a 3-in chip. That's not to say the Galaxy S25 won't be impressive. Its 3-in chip will certainly bring performance and efficiency improvements, but the leap from 3-in to 2-in could create a noticeable edge for the iPhone 17 Pro, especially in tasks that require a lot of processing power. However, it's important to approach this news with some caution. While DigiTimes has a track record for breaking certain industry news, their claims are not always 100% accurate, so it's best to take this information with a grain of salt. Apple has a history of keeping their upcoming products under wraps until they're ready for an official announcement, so there's always a chance that plans could change. Even without the potential 2-in chip, the iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be a major upgrade. Leaks and rumors suggest that Apple will introduce a new rear design with a camera bar reminiscent of Google's Pixel phones. This camera bar will reportedly house a 48MP periscope lens with 5x optical zoom, providing even better photography capabilities. Additionally, the iPhone 17 Pro is expected to come with iOS 19, offering a new set of features and improvements. While the idea of a 2-in chip is certainly exciting, it's important to keep in mind that performance improvements aren't just about raw speed. Are you wondering when your Samsung phone will finally get the One UI 7 update? Well, the wait might be over, at least for some users. Samsung has officially started rolling out the stable One UI 7 update to more regions. It began earlier this week in South Korea, but now it's expanding to Europe and the United States as well. This is a big step forward, especially for those who've been checking their phones every few hours hoping to see that update notification. At the moment, the update is only available for the Galaxy S24 series, which includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you own one of these phones, you should start seeing the update anytime now. Samsung confirmed that users in the US will begin getting the update today too, so it's not just limited to Europe. Samsung is also expected to push the update to the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Galaxy Z Fold 6 very soon, possibly even today. However, if you own a different Samsung device that is eligible for One UI 7, you might need to wait a few more days. This staggered release is normal for Samsung. They usually start with their newest flagship models and then move on to other phones in the following weeks. So if you're not in the first wave, don't stress, your turn is coming. Now let's talk about what One UI 7 actually brings to the table. This isn't just another boring update with a few bug fixes. Samsung has packed in some real changes this time. One of the most noticeable changes is the new design. The entire interface looks cleaner and feels more modern. It's easier to use and offers more ways to customize your device so you can truly make your phone feel like your own. A new feature called the Now bar has also been added. It's a dynamic tool that adjusts based on what you're doing on your phone. Whether you're watching videos, browsing the web, or messaging someone, the Now bar shifts to give you quick access to the tools you're most likely to use at that moment. It's a small change, but one that makes your daily usage feel a lot smoother. Widgets are also getting a boost in this update. There are new styles, more options, and better ways to organize them. If you like having useful info right on your home screen, you'll love this part of One UI 7. Samsung has clearly put effort into making widgets not just useful, but also better looking and easier to use. But that's not all. One UI 7 is also packed with new artificial intelligence features. Samsung has been working hard to catch up with competitors when it comes to smart features, and it shows. With this update, you'll see better predictive text, smarter photo editing tools, and AI that can help with day-to-day tasks. These features aren't just there to show off. They're meant to actually help you get more done in less time. If you're using a Galaxy S24 model, keep your phone charged and connected to Wi-Fi. The update could hit your device any minute, and if you're using another eligible Samsung phone, your update is likely just around the corner. Samsung's updates usually spread quickly once they start, so it won't be long now. This is one of Samsung's most exciting updates in a while. With the design refresh, smarter tools, and better customization, One UI 7 feels like a step forward in the right direction. If you're excited about this update or already received it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more tech news, updates, and reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have you ever noticed how people react to new iPhone leaks? It's like they get a sneak peek at something and suddenly everyone's got an opinion, especially when it comes to design. That's what's happening right now with the iPhone 17 Pro. Recently, some renders surfaced online, showing a design with a black camera bar across the back of the phone. This sparked a lot of strong reactions, and many fans didn't hold back in sharing their thoughts. Some even said the design made them feel uneasy. But here's the thing. Those images aren't the final version of what Apple is planning. According to Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, who has a pretty good track record when it comes to Apple rumors, the design in those leaks isn't exactly what the iPhone 17 Pro will look like. So what's going on with these leaks? The main issue is the two-tone design that the renders showed. In the images, you see a silver back with a striking black camera bar at the top, and it's been getting a lot of attention, most of it negative. But Gurman, who has reliable sources within Apple, says the final design will look quite different. So, what will the iPhone 17 Pro actually look like? Apple is indeed planning a horizontal camera bar, but this won't look like the two-tone black bar we saw in the leaks. Gurman explains that the camera section will still be arranged in the same triangular layout that we've been seeing since the iPhone 11 Pro. While the shape of the camera section may change a little, the overall design will feel familiar. The most important part of this new design is that the camera bar will match the color of the rest of the phone. For example, if you buy a blue or silver iPhone 17 Pro, the camera bar will be the same color as the back of the phone, not a contrasting black strip. Now it's important to note that the front of the iPhone 17 Pro is going to look very similar to the current iPhone 16 Pro, so if you're expecting a major redesign, that won't be happening just yet. In fact, Gurman suggests that any major changes to the iPhone's design will likely be saved for the iPhone 20, which is expected in 2027. This is supposed to mark the 20th anniversary of the iPhone, and Apple might use this milestone to introduce a fresh new look. If you think about it, the last major redesign we saw was back in 2017 with the iPhone X. That's when Apple introduced the edge-to-edge display, Face ID, and removed the home button. It was a huge shift in how iPhones looked and functioned, so it makes sense that Apple would want to do something special for the 20th anniversary. Another rumor that's been circulating is the idea that the iPhone 17 Air might be Apple's first portless iPhone. That would be no charging port at all, just wireless charging and wireless data transfer. But it looks like Apple is putting this idea on hold for now. If they do go portless, it might be part of that big redesign they're planning for the iPhone 20. There's no need to stress about those iPhone 17 Pro renders making the rounds online. The camera bar is changing, but it won't look like the mismatched two-tone design shown in the leaks. Apple seems to be keeping things pretty safe with this release. But if you're waiting for something major, it looks like we might have to wait until the iPhone 20 for that big redesign. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more news like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.